Sorry, this is kind of I look like junk. My hair is a mess, and I wasn't planning to film a video today, but I just got done working out. I'm heading over to my doctor's office right now, and yeah, that's about it. I just wanted to quick pop on here and tell you guys just kind of what's been going on in life. I did a very deep clean of my reptile room and rodent rooms, and I decided to rehome 3 frogs, Pac-Man frogs, and I rehomed a couple of ball pythons, 3 of them as well. But right now I still have quite a few. I have 9 ball pythons left, 4 corn snakes, a rat snake, 3 king snakes. Like, I've got quite a few snakes left, and those guys are going to be staying with me. 2 of them are really special needs, 2 of the corns, and all the others are just my babies and my breeding program and everything else. So definitely keeping them around. But I kept 3 Pac-Man frogs, and all of my leopard geckos, all of my crusteds, they all stay. I've got my mixed group. It's like a humongous big cage thing. It's got a couple of tomato frogs and then some other type of lizards that go with them, a Cuban tree frog, just a bunch of different species in there, a couple of toads that are friendly and harmless mixed with those other animals, and that's kind of how that mixed cage is. And then 3 different types of lizards that all go well together. Yeah, so I kept those, and then I've got, I believe, 7 hamsters. We'll be keeping all of them, and I've got the horses, of course, that I won't ever get rid of. I know I'm forgetting something. Oh, well, of course, I've got the 6, right now it's 6, soon to be 7, it's 6 bearded dragons. It was going to be 7, or soon to be 7, but one of our beardies that has neurological problems needs a lot of special care. So if we take in a 7th, this will be to be rehomed, of course. But all the others are staying, and they are just the sweetest, most loving, best animals in the whole world. They're just all so friendly and so chubby and so wonderful. I also have 3 mice that I keep as pets that I love: Pico, Mama, and then Mama's baby, who she nursed back to health. She wasn't her actual baby, but she was still producing milk from her babies who just got weaned to be rehomed as pets, and she saved this little one, and he's awesome, and I love him very much. And then I've got a Russian winter white hamster, a Robodorf hamster, a hairless hamster, 2 chinchilla hamsters, a Syrian hamster, and then 2 teddy bear hamsters. They will never be rehomed. They all had special needs. They came to us because of their special needs, and they are just part of the family. I love them to death. And then I've got 4 rats, all Dumbos. They're all so adorable. And 3 girls and 1 boy, I should say. And they're just the cutest ever. And then I've got the one old cat that I've had forever. He's my boy. He's so sweet, and the girls love him. And then I've got a few African soft furs right now as well. So I cut down actually quite a bit. I got rid of my entire breeding family of mice, so like 50 mice were rehomed to forever homes and unused as feeders. I got rid of, like I said, a few snakes. I got rid of like 7 or 8 corn snakes, a couple milk snakes, a couple king snakes back in the day. But the ones I've got now are just too special, and I love them with all of my heart. But I decided with the 3 ball pythons I rehomed, 2 they have the spider gene, so I would never breed them. I just use them as rescues, and they're really great snakes, but they shouldn't be as a part of, because of their wobble. I wouldn't want to stress them out too much, because when they get stressed out, it gets worse. So I couldn't use them for educational shows or breeding, and those are the things that I really do. And I use them for the therapy work with me, and that just stressed them out too much. And then I had one really pretty female I was going to breed, but she's a gene that's specifically a double gene that I don't have anybody to breed her with, and it's just really not the way I wanted to go anyway. So I decided to not do really anything with that. But I kept my 2 cresties because they're ancient and I love them. And I'm keeping all the other ball pythons that actually fit in my therapy program and my educational program because they are my whole wide world. So none of them are going to be rehomed whatsoever. But I just wanted to kind of give an update. And I've got Midge and then the young horse that is in utero who will be coming over here. So we're really dedicating down. I took my number of permanent reptiles. I had a lot more. But, oh, and I do have a Herman's tortoise as well. We took in as a rescue, and he is amazing. He's just the sweetest guy ever. So anyway, that's what I've got for the permanent residents. We cut down so much, or I should say I cut down so much, because I had at one point like upper to 50 snakes and just a ton of mice. Like I said, a whole breeding program of colored silky mice with the longer hair. And I just really wanted to cut back because I want to leave extra room for the rescues that we get in, because that's super important. And I really want to make sure everybody has daily one-on-one attention and is equipped to kind of handle the life that it is here. And they're all loved and they're all so unique. And like I said, the ones that just, I love them to death. They're an amazing part of this journey and adventure, but they could do so much more with a one-on-one family. So I just decided to take a breath and do that. And then the Pac-Man frogs, I have one super big one and then 2 littler ones that I kept. And the other guys were just, again, they have some issues where they wouldn't be ideal for any educational shows. I don't breed them. So I found amazing forever homes for them, and everybody is doing great. So I can really focus, and hamsters, leopard geckos, stuff like that are a huge focus of mine. And beardies, of course. And with the snakes, I rescue and rehabilitate and rehome all of the snakes because I've got my own program of snakes that I keep for breeding and educational purposes. So I'm very picky about who stays. Those are almost always rehomed. So because I've got, like I said, I've got about, I'm trying to think, 9 ball pythons, 4 corn snakes, so 9, 10, that's 13, and then 14, 15, 16, I have like 17 snakes that I keep forever and they will never leave. I did have 20 that I was keeping, and yeah, they just, like I said, those 3 just don't fit into the program at all. They're too specific with the wobble that they had, and it just didn't, they were just not appreciated the way they should be, because all of my snakes are my babies, and they were just there because I didn't want to get rid of them. So yeah, there's a little update about how the animals are doing. I'll update you on the rescues we're taking in and who's ready to be adopted out very soon. I love you guys. Have a good night, and I will get a mental health video up tonight, hopefully. If not tonight, tomorrow.